Hi everyone, today I want to share my research of my assignment 3 of design with data. Here is my outline of the assignments. For the intention with the installations, winning an NBA championship is a dream of the continent's basketball players. The athletes are willing to deliver into their skills and give everything for it. But even so, there is only one championship, and people will only remember the players and the teams that won the championship. Nowadays, data analysis in NBA has become more and more important. Countless data analysts hope to find clues from the huge database and look for the characteristics of the championship teams in the same way that as the change in different data in the past 10 years. So, championship teams prefers offenses or defenses average point per game in the game. Will personal honors most valuable players, defensive players of the years, best coach, best rookies of the years, help the teams win the championships, can win in the list of the personal data, scoring, rebounding, assists, help the players win the championship, and what kind of the players, inside players, outside players, strikers, are more likely to be the MVP of the final. Here is the audience portfolio. They are interested in the NBA game in daily lives, and they have the habit to visit the NGVs in daily life. So I think that these installations are interested can attract them deeply. Yeah. Here is my final installations, and this is the overview of the whole of the installations. For part 1 is about a relationship with personal honor and championships. Here I do some abstract image of the different honors I use the repact composition to do it. LED light composed a single elements of the installations. Here is a rendering of the installations. In the installations, the yellow LED light represents the players who won the honors in the seasons and the championships, and the white light represents the players who only won the honors in the seasons. So how combine the technologies with installations. First, enter the AR interface. First, the audience use their phones to enter to screen the code at the gate. Enter the AR interface and scan the deployed word image displayed on the device. Enlarge the area points and understand the the situation of the getting deploys sort the color change of the arrow points. According to their own interest, the audience can continue to take on the enlarged array points to learn more of the peer that they are interested in. The part 2 is about the feature of the championship teams and MVP. Here is the image of the two of the installations. The color change of the light are used to express the rattle between the different teams and the players' game styles. The dark orange represents the teams and individuals trains to officers in the games, and the later colors are more likely the players and the teams prefer to defend opponents in the games. So how to use the AR techniques in this installation? First, enter the audience enters the AR interface and screen the operating card image displayed on the device, and enlarge the array points and understand the trend of the different final MVPs or through the color change of the arrow points. According to their own interest, the audience can continue to check on the enlarge arrow points to learn the more information about their favorite teams. So for the final MVP, the way is the same as people to check the information through the AR about championship teams. The part 3 is about the part 3 of the whole of the all installation is about interact with the audience. It is a rendering of the installations through the color change shown by the numbers. People can immediately understand the game styles of the starting lineup. The brighter the colors, for the brighter colors, the more they are more likely to get more points in the games. And the most important thing is that it can record the audience voting the information in the real times and feedback the last data to the audience. Here is the principle of the voting systems. This is related to the rules of the whole of the votings. The total amount of the voting is $15. Players classified according to the recording different honors that they get. And how to use the application to use to combine with this installation to learn about more information about the data. First, enter the AR interface and scan the billboard image displayed on the device, and people can choose the starting line of they are interested in and learn the detailed data of the players in the standing lineup according to the lineup game styles represented by the colors. The color of the interface is consistent with offensive or defensive trends of the starting lineup to facilitate people to understand the game styles and entering the starting lineup. In the impressions interface, people can evaluate the starting lineup that they are checked, and the evaluation word form and impression words to share their feeling about this standing lineup. And people can vote according to their performance and according to the rules. Move the players awarded to the implied portions of the virtual starting lineup, and take on the award to will in the to advanced data. That is the whole of the things about my assignment 3. Thank you for listening.